Welcome, I'm Ethernet J, and this next story is mind blowing. We're not here to judge, but we're here to shine a light and bring awareness to the spiritual battle between good versus evil. If this is too much for you, I understand, I get it. But if you're ready, sit down, put your seatbelt on, grab your popcorn, and take a ride with me through the Etherverse. Alright, check it.
I swear to God, these little girls playing in her face, and I'm finna play back. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna play back. Ain't no way motherfuckers don't know a goddamn thing. Y'all know what the going on, and don't nobody wanna talk. Don't nobody wanna say shit.
Kenesha Gaines went out to party with her homegirls but ended up in the morgue hours later, while 8 of her other friends ended up in the emergency room with 2 out of her other friends who were shot 8 times in the torso were also left fighting for their lives in ICU.
Something has to be personal. Why would you just unload on a yard or a house full of women that was here on the outside celebrating someone's birthday?
Natasha Graham, Kenesha's mother, spent the morning at the morgue to identify her daughter, the second child of hers to be shot to death in Chicago in the last 4 years.
It's over with.
Wait, hold on, man. She lost 2 kids to violence, man. Chicago, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop. We need help in Chicago. We need help all over the world. But Chicago is getting out of hand out there, man. Too many people are dying from crimes and violence. There's no natural deaths anymore, man. Man, God have mercy on Chicago.
You can't get up. Let me go outside. You can't even go outside no more.
Things got sour between Kenesha's mom and Kenesha's friends, when the surviving friends of Kenesha who saw the killers before they took her life, were caught in between being loyal to their friend by mentioning the killers' names or turning a blind eye to avoid being labeled a snitch.
Y'all weird as hell, but don't wanna say nothing. Then a motherfucker go block me and shit. Like, what you blocking me for? What you feeling some type of way? Cause I'm feeling some type of way about my niece for. Holla at me.
Let's find out how it all played out. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story.
This is what I'm talking about, though. Before we get into the story, this is one of the main things that I'm trying to shine a light on. Right now, our culture, I know it's all over the world, it's every culture, but I'm over here to talk about our culture. I'm here to talk about myself. We promote and praise killers, murderers, drug dealers. We think it's okay. We call it snitching, or we not snitching, or loyal. And we not loyal to the right cause, man. Too many lives are being lost for senseless killings, wrongful deaths, and just hateful and heinous crimes, man. We gotta stop that loyalty. We gotta be loyal to we being loyal to the wrong side. I always say, man, I always say to myself, I always say to anybody I'm talking to, it's a spiritual battle between good versus evil. And you gotta pick a side, bro. You cannot stand on the fence. You can't lean on the fence. You can't pick a side when it's convenient for you. You gotta pick a side and you gotta stick on that side. Stay on that side. You don't pick a side for a trend, for no TikTok challenge. You have to pick a side because you know it's right. It's either you following God commandments or you following that man below commandments. The choice is yours. Remember that.
Story will be taking us to Chicago, Illinois. Chicago is a city known for its world-class culture, electric big city buzz, and welcoming Midwestern spirit that makes visitors feel right at home. With a crime rate of 40 per 1,000 residents, Chicago has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to all communities of all sizes. Kenesha
Go take 'em
Gaines,
on.
aged 21, popularly known as Nesha, grew up in Chicago, Illinois. She was a mother of 2 adorable kids, ages 2 and 3. They were the love of her life. Kenesha was a very hardworking young lady. She had 2 jobs on her hands, making sure she had what it takes to feed her kids. She had big passion for beauty. She became a hairstylist and was really popular in her city. Her customers really loved her because she did the job for passion and not just money.
Hopefully I don't get no copyrights for these songs and these beats.
Here are some of her works.
Shout out to that young queen, man. She was out there trying to get it. Creating something out of nothing.
Watch me make this frontal fluid wig and install it on.
If y'all hear some of the parts of the video,
Kenesha was an
I
outgoing
muted
lady
it because I'm
despite
not
her
trying to get
busy
that
schedule.
copyright
She
infringement.
loved going out partying with her friends like most young ladies. Away in a
She was
gun
turned
violence
up.
incident sometimes in 2019, so she toned the outdoor activities down but resumed again a couple of years later.
I forgot to put my fucking lip gloss on. You wasn't my girl, but used to pretend to.
When I came home, let you beat it
Was I?
instrumental.
On July 30th,
peace to her brother
2023,
and her.
Kenesha and her friends decided to attend a backyard birthday party in the 1500 block of South Keeler Avenue in North Lawndale when a black Jeep pulled up just before 1 a.m. Some masked gunmen jumped out of the car and opened fire, striking 9 people.
Damn.
Some person who witnessed the incident was able to tell reporters what she heard before shots rang out.
What I gather, that I heard that when they jumped out of the car, they said, "We got you, bees." So it was intentional. Wasn't like it was a random. It was intentional.
They
How
intentionally
large
killed
was the
girl?
gathering that was going on?
They were having a luau, so I think it was a pretty big gathering, and I think it was majority all women. So it's devastating.
Right.
Kenesha was among the 9 people who got
Right.
shot. She was shot in the face and was taken to Mount Sinai Hospital, where she later died.
And now we want to tell you about breaking news overnight in Lawndale.
9 women were shot just after midnight near Keeler and 15th Street.
How you shoot
Police say
women?
1 woman has died, 8 others injured, some shot multiple times. Jen DeSalvo joins us
They
live
have no
outside
remorse.
Stroger Hospital with the very latest. Jen?
9, Kate. 9 women. They were part of a group that police say was hanging out just before 1 a.m. last night in Lawndale when a black Jeep drove up. A bunch of offenders jumped out holding guns and began shooting at them. This is where it happened. Video from the scene in Lawndale near 15th and Keeler. Many first responders, including several ambulances. Evidence of gunfire scattered across the ground, and firefighters, police officers, officers en masse, EMTs also there. There were a few onlookers, but not much of a crowd. Because of this, 5 were transported to Mount Sinai, 4 here to Stroger. Now, 1 woman is dead, 1 is still in critical condition, and according to police, 7 people are in good condition this morning. But as one gun violence victim had told me, there is never such a thing as good condition when somebody gets shot. Area 4 detectives are still investigating exactly what happened. We know that the victim that did pass away, she was 21 years old. The woman who is in critical condition, she sustained 8 gunshot wounds to her body. She's 28 years old. The others all between the ages of 20 and 30, so they were adults. We will bring you more as we find out more this morning from Stroger Hospital.
Her mother, who was a strict mom, was shocked with this incident, having buried her son in 2019 due to gun violence.
Kenesha Gaines' mother said she just turned 21 in May. She says her daughter was a mother of 2 who had her whole life ahead of her.
For real.
I'm unbearably hurt.
Natasha Graham is going through an unimaginable pain of losing her 21-year-old daughter, Kenesha Gaines, to gun violence. She says her daughter's smile lit up a room, but now it's been dimmed.
Kenesha was a funny everything. She was so outgoing. She was the queen of the world. You couldn't tell her anything.
Her last conversation with her daughter was about her moving back in with her mother.
I want you to know I'm gonna come home, but I'm grown now. And I'm like, I understand that, Kenesha. So I understand a little bit more freedom from when you was a teenager. I ain't heard from her since.
Police say the 10th District community experienced a tragic shooting that killed Gaines and left 8 additional women injured. At least 30 evidence markers were on the ground near 15th and Keeler. There was also balloons and decorations from what appeared to be a luau-themed birthday celebration.
Talk to them about being out, hanging with these friends, going to these parties.
Graham says she's walked down this tragic path before.
It ain't even safe to party.
Her 18-year-old son, Keyshawn Graham, died in 2019 due to gun violence.
The gun violence is completely out of control. Nobody even thinking, because when you take one life, you take 2. You took yours too.
Which is why Graham says she kept a strong thumb on her daughters.
I kid you not, my daughters can tell you. I be hard on them. You can't walk to the store. They can't go to no store by themselves. They can't go to no park.
It's not even safe to go to the store.
I know that the streets is so dangerous.
As police are in their early stages of their investigation, Graham is looking for justice.
These children, not only my daughter, but every child that got shot there, they deserve some type of justice.
2 other ladies were said to be in critical condition. A 28-year-old lady was shot 8 times in her torso. A 20-year-old was shot in her right thigh. A 24-year-old was shot in her right wrist. A 28-year-old was shot in the right knee. A 30-year-old shot twice in the right shoulder and twice on the right arm. A 31-year-old was shot in the leg and forearm. A 33-year-old was grazed on the stomach, and the last person's age and injury was not released.
How could they be
her
happy
family
about
members
like
were
this?
not happy with her friends who witnessed the event but didn't want to identify the shooters. It was shocking to them because they thought her friends would have her back and help her get justice, but that was not the case. Some of them posed as her very good friends.
Let me tell you something. The word friend don't mean nothing. Friend is a made-up word. That's why I tell some people, oh, you my friend. And it be your same friend that do some wicked shit to you, bro. Pardon my French. But it's true, man. It'll be your own friends that'll backdoor you, set you up while you sleeping. If you hear most of the stories, man, it'd be from the friend or the lover, the ones that you closest to. That's why I always say, man, keep the grass cut low, bro. Cause them snakes is out. For real. Keep your circle small as a tennis ball. Telling you, man. It's dangerous out here.
Friend when she was alive, but were not ready to help her get the justice she deserves after she died. They had this to say.
I swear to God, these little girls playing in her face, and I'm finna play back. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna play back. Ain't no way motherfuckers don't know a goddamn thing. Y'all know what the f going on, and don't nobody wanna talk. Don't nobody wanna say shit. Y'all weird as hell, but don't wanna say nothing. Then a motherfucker go block me and shit. Like, what you blocking me for?
Word.
What you feeling some type of way? Because I'm feeling some type of way about my niece for. Holla at me. Got here, y'all know how I'm coming. I don't even do this live shit, but the only time I get on live is when y'all make me feel some type of way. Stop getting on here talking about my niece, and you know you ain't gonna talk about what happened to her.
That's crazy.
It's kind of weird to me how your weird block me, though. How you block me and you mad because I feel some type of way, baby?
Scratch your ass and get glad, bitch.
I ain't gonna even lie to you, though. Everybody know what it is with me. Y'all weird as hell. I swear to God, if it wasn't fucking Nisha, I'd send it to the moon. She ain't got no best friend. All that shit dead. She got family in that shit. She ain't got no motherfucking friend. That's what it is. Because all y'all weird people, y'all know what the going on. Ain't nobody talking, but y'all want to be weird. On Facebook, making statuses and shit. I don't like none of y'all, to be honest with you. I wish my niece had stayed away from all y'all. But she didn't. She ain't listen to me. But if she had to listen to me, bro, she wouldn't have been around.
Talk.
She wouldn't have been around that shit. Now, everybody can face their facts and all of that. We 3 for 3, all of that shit. But a 3 for 3, ain't no snitching, bro. You ain't snitching if you telling what happened to your 3 for 3.
That's true.
She wasn't in the streets. Come on now, that's a different story if she was in the streets, bro. Come on, talk that shit, bro. She wasn't in the streets, y'all. Weird as hell. She wasn't in the streets. She ain't know what the was going on.
You always be the innocent.
You put them up, you bring them up to a scene, you think they don't know what the going on? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You weird as hell, G.
I'm ready to go.
She ain't know what the was going on. Fuck out of here. She died because another decided to make a bad decision and they backfired. That's what the fuck happened.
Spiritual battle, man.
Fuck out of here. Ain't no setup shit. I ain't never said a motherfucker set my niece up. Let's be clear. While running around saying that shit, I ain't never said a motherfucker set my niece up. I said a motherfucker set that girl up. That's what I said. And it backfired. Nah, we can talk about it now. It's all out there now.
It ain't no snitching. If that's your friend, man, you gotta tell her what it is, man. You want justice, man.
Let's be clear.
Something. But you know, they got this G, they got this street
none
code.
Of that was hanging on my knees, standing in the crowd with her, and she wants to shut down. Shut the fuck up talking to me.
That street code is fake.
What's up?
Y'all need to stop playing, like, for real.
I was humble enough. She gone in the ground now. What's up? Y'all real stupid. Real stupid.
Mr. Take the jacket off of me.
Right. Weird people. Out here sitting up here talking all that weird shit. You a best friend. You this. Y'all that. Y'all this. But ain't nobody came and talked to us. But I heard motherfuckers got pictures. I heard motherfuckers got text messages. Some more shit. Why we ain't get it? Why we ain't know? So weird out of here. I'm with all that today.
Fake friends.
With all that today. What's up?
Auntie on one. Not too much, Auntie. Don't go too crazy, Auntie.
Got whole screenshots in their phones, but I
Leave it in
got
God's
to beg
hand.
them up for it. I got to beg them up for it. I asked for this shit days. Motherfuckers said that shit in their phone since the day it happened. Motherfuckers ain't dropped shit up until I started begging for that shit. Get out of here. Y'all weird as hell. Come on.
God don't let the wicked rest.
Don't get to telling me about how I feel, because I feel some type of way because y'all want moving no right way.
Don't worry, Auntie. God don't let the wicked rest.
Man, they gonna never tell the police. We have a better chance on finding this shit out ourselves. Motherfucker ain't gonna never talk to the police. Motherfucker scary than a motherfucker. Motherfucker talking about some, well, I don't want my name on black and white. What the fuck is you talking about? Tired of being humble.
That's an innocent
It
girl.
is what it is.
Damn, wanna always scream all this. Best friend this, best friend that. Get your weird on. I done heard this shit from the herself that's in the hospital bed still to this day. Yo, back though, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Motherfucker talking about black and white. There's a difference in snitching and being loyal. So obviously you're not loyal to my sister, little girl. Obviously you're not. You ain't got no loyal bone in your mother. body. If you ain't want to talk to us, you could have talked to the police, but you don't want your name. So you not shot for real. Your is brave. Because I swear to God on my kids, on my dead mother, on my daddy must saved your all day. I was on your all day. And I told your to your face when my sister was going in the ground, you was showing fake love. You ain't want to go with your move. How you know what's up with me? You fake as hell, G. On my kids. I can't see you on no day. You talking about not today on no day. You won't even come around right now. On my kids. Literally. I don't feel that shit, bro. On God, that's why I'm mad, TT. You should have let me go with my mood, G, because this ain't even finna come back around. On Jesus.
Well, y'all gotta leave it on Jesus,
This
man. Y'all
ain't
can't
back
get
around.
violent. Y'all can't.
It's finna be high now.
Violent with violence ain't never gonna work.
It's just a point of why the fuck you block me? Why
Y'all gotta
you
let
block
God. Y'all gotta let
me?
God
What you
take
at
charge,
God
man.
to me
You
for?
block me too. You block me too. Oh God. At the end of the day, on my kids, you can't say we acting funny. You can't say we bogus or none of that. Want me to tell you why? Because you went to the hospital and talked to this girl for one and showed her all type of screenshots of texting you come out.
So she already
They
snitching.
know who did it or whoever, whatever. We don't know this. We ain't got this.
So yeah, I'm moving fake. I'm moving like y'all faked. Yeah, facts.
And any
If y'all sending
reference
other
to
people
I'm
the
not rocking
information,
with them, that behind this little girl right here. All
now you gotta live behind
you
her.
talking about?
Every last one of you. I ain't
Every
gonna lie
last
to you.
one of them, I'm not playing.
Y'all gotta live behind
All
her,
that.
man.
At the end of the day, my mama died when I was 13, and I know how it feel to live without a mama. These kids 3 and 2, so they got a whole life ahead of them without a mama. Ain't
Where the
nobody
father
gonna
at?
treat them kids like they mama gonna treat them, because ain't nobody treat me how my mama would have treated me. You talking about, oh, yeah, we can do whatever. Me, I can do whatever about clothes. I can buy shoes, all that. I'm still not them kids' mama. At the end of the day, I'm still not them kids' mama. I'm like auntie. And that's sad, bro. Y'all don't know what my little sister on some real shit. This girl bossed up when she had them kids. Her kids was her world. Cause you talking about Treasure was sad. All that day was sad. Her face, she cried all that day. Kimaria was
tough.
sad too. But Treasure, that little girl, that shit gonna hurt when she get older, bro. That shit bogus. At the end of the day, G, you not loyal.
The police department also had a briefing to address the multiple shooting.
Crime victim services that are available following the tragic shooting.
Man, Chicago, y'all need to do better, man. Y'all not doing nothing.
Of South Keelan. This shooting left a 21-year-old woman dead and 8 others injured. Our deepest condolences are with the family of the young woman who was killed, and our detectives are working hard to identify and apprehend the people responsible for this shooting. We ask anyone with information to please submit an anonymous tip through cpdtip.com or contact Area 4 detectives at 312-746-8252. Our crime victims advocates have been working throughout the past 24 hours to reach out to the victims and connect them with resources as they begin to process what happened. Crime Victim Services has also set up an assistance center that will open shortly at 1 p.m. and will remain open until 7 p.m. tonight at the Deliverance Temple Church of the Apostolic Faith at 1457 South Kaminsky Avenue. This assistance center is open to anyone who has been affected by violence, including yesterday's shooting in North Lawndale. Our crime victim advocates and our community partners are here right now, they're right now getting ready to assist anyone who needs support. When acts of violence occur, it's more than just the direct victims and their families who are affected. This violence creates a ripple effect that can touch an entire community. This
They need to do
includes
something with the community, man.
gun
Y'all gotta
fire
pick
in their
something up.
neighborhood,
Authority,
or the family who
something.
lives down the street from where the shooting
Government,
occurred,
somebody
and saw the
you need
aftermath.
to change something in y'all system. Chicago is ridiculous.
But we know the trauma of violence never fully heals. Our hope is that we can provide support and advocacy to those affected as they learn to live with the experiences they carry. I'd now like to turn it over to Assistant Director Aileen Robinson, who can expand on the services available. Aileen.
Her mother had a lot to say about the incident, Also did the people who lived in the neighborhood.
I have a 15-year-old daughter, and to think that I'll let her go out into the world and something like this tragically happen to have a good time at a luau. Heartbroken.
With no one in custody, community leaders are begging the public for leads.
There's a coward amongst our community will take out their frustration and shoot women. We're supposed to protect our women in our communities.
For real.
If it's your son, if it's your grandson, if it's your nephew, if it's your friend, if it's your cousin, we must speak out.
CPD's Crime
Gotta
Victim
protect
Services
women,
unit has reached out to survivors
killing
of the
women
shooting
out here. What's
to
going
provide
on?
resources to them, while Area
This
4
shit
detectives
crazy.
want to hear from you if you know
This ain't making
anything
no
about
sense.
who's responsible.
It affects the community as a whole.
Women so beautiful, soft, and tender.
You don't
Loving
often,
and caring. I mean, they
this
got
is not
attitudes
something
and
that's normal, where 9 people
granted,
are shot at
but to
one
get
time.
shot at and killed.
Unfortunately, no one has been arrested in this shooting, and the police are asking anyone who has
Nah,
information to
nobody
contact
been arrested
them.
is
It's sad
wild.
to see that those who saw the shooting decided to not say anything to the police. They could have
Don't make no
easily called
sense.
anonymously, but no one stepped up for her, including
Even the
her
ones that got
so-called
shot,
best friends.
they know and
Does this
still-
mean people just use the word best friend when it suits them and not actually act
Yeah.
like one? This
Yeah, when it's
case should have been
convenient.
solved by now if someone had summoned the courage to step forward, but everyone acting tough and abiding by the street code. Well, we hope someone would step up and say something someday. We do hope they can at least do this for her young kids. She will definitely be missed by those who truly loved her. Our sincere condolences to the friends and family of Kenesha Gaines. May her soul continue to rest in peace. Please stay safe out there, and we shall see you guys in the next video.
Let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. For real. Because this is getting out of hand. Man, listen. The word friend is like wind. It's not even like wind because, it's like wind. It ain't like oxygen, but it's like wind. That shit mean nothing, bro. The word friend means nothing nowadays, bro. I mean, it never meant anything, honestly. Me growing up, I mean, I had a friend, didn't have a friend. 1 minute he my friend, 1 minute he not. Friends, listen, you got friends sometimes, you don't even need no enemies, bro. For real, because your friends would do it to you. Your friends don't care about you, man. Friends, the word friend is only convenient. It's only used when it's convenient for them people. It ain't no love out here. This is what I'm trying to tell people. Right now, the world is heartless. Not everybody in the world. Not the world either, because I believe that the world is made perfectly. God created this world perfect. But the human beings in the world, heartless, bro. Heartless. And until they ready to overcome and get rid of that anger, that hate, that rage that they have in their heart, resentment they have towards people, their mother, their father, whoever, the people gonna they're gonna stay the same, and they're gonna keep trying to destroy this world. But they little do they know, they can't destroy the world. They only gonna destroy themselves. We gotta be safe out here, man, and we gotta watch the people that we call friends, and watch the things that we do, and just better ourselves, man. Become better people, man. Treat people with love. I would never think that people out here killing women. I mean, see, listen, they killing kids too, man. They don't have no remorse. They have no remorse. They have no mercy. They have no empathy. There's just no love out here, man. My hearts go out to that young lady family, and the young lady and the little girl. Well, she's a lady, you know what I'm saying? But my heart goes out to her and her kids, and the lady with her son and her daughter. We're gonna give it a little moment of silence. Amen. And I appreciate everybody, man, that tapped in and watched this story with me. Took the ride with me on this journey. Etherverse. Man, if y'all like this video, if y'all like the story, hit the sub button for me. Help me build up the community. Drop some comments below. Hit that like. And let's go, man. Y'all stay safe, man. Stay safe and stay blessed. And listen, live with love. Don't worry about retaliations or anything like that. And if you got somebody that you really love and you call it your friend, act like it, man. Act like it. For real.